right, y'all. Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Ducking Reality. Today in the pod studio, we have my friend Gavin from Chaga.
Hello, how are you? I'm Gavin from the Chaga company. How are you doing, Siobhan?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Thank you for having me over.
You're welcome. We met actually in the randomest way. We met twice in like a week.
That's true.
From like completely different worlds.
Yes.
So I met you in San Francisco at the Baño, which is one of my favorite places.
Yes, same here.
And then I met you with one of my favorite people, Pia from Malaya Botanicals.
Well, I mean, universe, what can I say?
And now we've become really fast friends and I love it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I love having you as a friend too.
Yeah. So you started the Chaga Mushroom Company in 2018?
I started a Chaga company in San Francisco in 2018, and I found out about Chaga in 2016 when I was doing a summer work adventure in Alaska.
Yes.
Yes.
Before we get to that part, though, tell me a little bit about where you grew up and how you came to San Francisco.
So I was born and raised in the Philippines, and my mom and dad are separated. So I had a opportunity to move to the United States when I was 15 years old. And I did. And really got most of my adulthood and where I formed most of my network and my character here in San Francisco.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Oh,
Because you were just a full life, vibrant person who found the joy in life and you just spread it.
yes.
And I love that.
Oh, yeah. That's my message. It's it's one of those things that I try to meditate a lot and contemplate on what I want to broadcast in life. And I finally realized what I want to broadcast in life is health and happiness. So Chaga is one of the ways for me to keep myself healthy that I found in Alaska. And I'm passionate about it. So I'm broadcasting to everyone that I see.
And how did you get to Alaska? How did you find out about Chaga? How did the universe put that into your orbit?
So I was there. So I went to Alaska. Somebody offered me an opportunity over there. And when I went to Alaska over there for a summer work adventure, somebody offered me to start a coffee shop with them, with Chaga. I did start. It became a success. There, in a span of 2.5 months, actually a span of a year planning and 6 months of execution, we became profitable and opened up a second branch. But the winter came in Alaska and I got reminded that I'm a true San Franciscan. And I left and I started the Chaga company here in 2018 with very little money. I borrowed money from my mom and started a Chaga company, and I sold at the Mycological Society of San Francisco in December 2018. And I sold out, and I figured, oh my goodness, let me start the business. And I've been in business for around, 7 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah, selling Chaga for San Franciscans.
So what are the benefits of the Chaga mushroom?
So Chaga, we get it in Alaska, and it's been used for quite some time, actually. It has the highest amount of antioxidants, highest amount of immune-boosting properties, adaptogens, and so many other amazing benefits. It gives you a lot of energy, clarity, and focus. And it also has so high anti-inflammatory properties, as I lost a lot of my inflammation and a lot of inflammation and toxins in my life as I continually use Chaga. And I see the benefits of it happening for myself. So I figured, might as well spread it to everybody else.
I love that. And the salt, I've become obsessed with the salts.
Oh, my
The
salt.
black truffle one.
Oh, my God. So my myco salt, it's a good thing that I have friends who are actually chefs in Napa. Napa Valley Farmers Market is my first farmers market, actually, that I opened up the Chaga company and have developed numerous relationships with fabulous chefs over there. And one of them actually worked for a 3 Michelin star restaurant in Napa.
Ooh.
Yes. And during the pandemic, a couple of them helped me develop my salt, which contains 2 different kinds of truffles and extracts of 4 different adaptogenic mushrooms: chaga, reishi, turkey tail, and lion's mane. And it's so delicious, as you know, because you use it yourself. My God. Yeah. So just check it out. at the end, hopefully we'll have like a little snippet on where you can look for
Oh,
my
yeah,
products
absolutely.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's delicious.
But how did you get like the confidence though to create this business? Like, or even go to Alaska and start, like, you went to, you came to the US when you were 15, and then you went to, like, did you go to Alaska kind of they were just like,
On a
hey, come
whim?
do this? Yeah.
So here
I mean, I know you said a year of planning, but still, like, to kind of pick up and move again.
Yeah.
Takes a lot.
It's so funny. For me, I'm all about intuition and opportunity, whatever my gut tells me. And as a immigrant from the Philippines, living in the peninsula in a city, Daly City, should I say, with amongst a lot of other Filipinos, there was an internalized pressure and for me to either become a nurse or have like some professional degree to be an attorney and stuff like that. That was never me.
No.
I tried that route. It got me really depressed, really stressed out. And I'm like, you only have one life. Might as well live the life that I love to live. And for me to try out new things, to find out what makes me happy, what makes me healthy on my own accord. And instead of me living up to what society wants, like me becoming a lawyer, me becoming something like that, that's not in my heart. My heart is to pursue life on how to be happy, how to be healthy. And whatever that comes into me, whether from my jewelry design, from my onesie designs, that makes me happy and makes me fulfilled. And to the things that I take, like chaga, that keeps me very, very healthy. I think those are components that I could broadcast to the world and use myself as a testing capability for me to figure out what I truly want and what I could really voice out.
That's gorgeous.
Ah, thank you.
And I love that. But did you ever have moments of like not trusting your gut?
Oh, yeah, always. It's all about that. Okay, so for me, your mind is always in the way of your destiny.
Yeah, that is.
Your mind is always in the way from your perfect health. A perfect example to this is that up to this day, scientists are still discovering how our body works for millennia. But who truly knows how your body works? Is your body. Nothing else. If you leave your body to do its job, it will do its most perfect way for you to get back into your perfect health. Whereas if you put your mind into it,
It fucks everything up.
yeah, because you want it's your mind is forcing your body to do something different that it's supposed to do, and thus creating resistance. And your mind is now generating stress from that because it's not doing the way you want your body to do it, what your mind perceives. But if you let your body do what it needs to do and put it in perfect health, I would let it be, because it has to do what it has to do in order for it to thrive and survive.
Right.
And it's your mind that always messes it up, in my opinion.
I think I agreed with that completely. Because the worst part is it's not even always your own voice in your head. It's like sometimes
somebody else's voice.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's actually someone else's voice when you really stop and like pay attention to it.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, where did I even come up with that?
And
thought?
where did you get it? And why did you accept it? Why did you put it in your subconscious? Because you're comfortable.
Yeah.
And putting it into your subconscious.
Yeah.
And the funny part about that, it's me realizing slowly that these are like the pre-programmed things that are in my head. And if I let things unfold, I could see it with better eyes. That's what it gives me more opportunity to pursue what I want in life. Like find my joy, find my happiness, find my health, whatever that is. Because you know what? Some people, Chaga might not be for them, but it's for me.
Right.
It's also for a lot of people that I help out on a monthly basis.
Yes.
And it's same thing with my happiness too. I finally realized I cannot please everyone, but hopefully I could change one life. And if I could make one other person happy and healthy, why not?
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. I want more of that in the world, like more of you in the world.
Oh, thank you.
Like, because I think people get so caught up in the shoulding on themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. And I mean, I know I do it too. And then I get into like this little thing where I can't then get anything done.
Perfect example to this. My Chaga company is a small business here in San Francisco. And it's been it's been in business for 7 years. A lot of people are like, you're a dinosaur. You're not making as much money as your competitors and stuff like that. I'm all like, I don't give a flying fuck. You know why? Because this is my destiny. This is the way I want to live my life. And this is the way I want to broadcast and front into the world on who I am and who my products are too as well.
Right.
Every single time. And if I should let go of the integrity and the quality of me and my products just to scale up, it's not worth it for me in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, because then it's not you.
It's not
me.
Me.
Or it's a watered down version of you.
And that's one. Number two is that the time, the effort, the energy to pretend that I want it is so much greater than me living my life now in my own capabilities and in my own highest self. It's like, I don't want to magnify something and scale up just for me to say, oh, I'm making X amount of money.
Right.
I'm okay right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about enjoying the experience.
And it's enjoying and nourishing my journey. That's why one of my taglines for my Chaga company is nourish your journey with Chaga. Because the way I look at it, we're all in a journey. And the way, if we let go even further and surrender to the universe on what is good and what truly is automatic for us, it will shine and it will come through. Like on how we get our body, it will automatically put itself in perfect health because it knows what to do, not our mind.
Right.
You know, if we let it just go to the path of least resistance and put us in perfect health and perfect happiness, why not?
Yeah. And if you think about it, when you're relaxed in like your life, better things do come. And when the bad shit comes, you're almost okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, cause you're like, all right, there's gotta be, I'm not one of those people that everything always happens for a reason. I think most things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
But then I think the world is just random and and stuff gets fucked up and
Oh, yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. We have many challenges like that.
Yeah. Like, but even now you just went through a big thing with the banks and you're still kind of in it.
Yeah. So I'm really in it.
Yeah. And like you're in this like David and Goliath kind of thing.
Yeah. So what happened was I got scammed. And the funny part about it was a beautiful scam on their part, honestly, because I thought it was actually the bank that I went, which is Citi, which is a very big bank, right?
Right.
And what happened was I thought they were them. It was a fraudulent department. They wired in a lot of money they did a mobile check deposit into my account without me knowing and wired out this a little bit more throughout within that same day, thus shutting down my bank account. And the worst part about it is that I felt like I did not get a lot of support from the big banks like this as a small business. Because I reported it twice. I even filed a police report and everything, and I have not gotten anything from them. And now I went a couple of times to their branches, and either I get directed to their head office by phone, and then they would shut me down, or they don't know what's going on, and no case was filed. At the end, they said they cannot help me, and I have to go through a legal and or law enforcement, which I have.
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you just have to go through.
That's terrible though.
Yes.
Because then your operating costs are caught up and you're like trying to survive a business when you can't have a bank account.
Yes. So I have to reopen up a new bank account, but it taught me a lot of lessons. Like I need to have extra cash reserves. I need to have fail-safe methods in order for me to keep the business going without really sacrificing myself. Proper accounting capabilities and make sure, So all of these things are lessons for me to actually improve to myself. And I know that I'm very happy that it's going through right now at this point in my life, that I have the courage, the style, the grace, and the fortitude and integrity to go through with this, plus the resources for me as a small business to get legal help from the city of San Francisco or the legal council for civil rights too as well. That gives me pro bono facilities. I also approached the Federal Trade Commission and filed a case against them. But all of these are processes that I'm learning in order for me to get my money back. So hopefully, not only I get the lesson, but at the same time, get my money back.
And it'll make you, like you said, it's teaching you so much. It'll make you a better business person in the long run.
Exactly. So I'm looking at this as a lesson in life because I'd rather have this with it was, in a sense, it was my stupidity. But at the same time, because there were some fail safes that I did not know or did not do my due diligence on, in which I got scammed.
Right.
But at the same time, now I know.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to take these actions moving forward. And I feel like life is a lesson and life doesn't have to end or change because of this. It can change definitely for the better.
Right. But because I think you go from it with that attitude of like, well, let me figure out what I learned and stuff. It doesn't destroy you. It just makes you stronger.
Yes.
Because I don't know if I got scammed like that and my business was like, on the brink, I don't know if I would have gotten my shit together enough to keep going, like I would like to think I would, but you know what I mean? I can also see someone being like, all right, it's too hard now.
Yeah. There's
that's hours of phone calls and emails and police reports. And like, you're jumping through hoop after hoop and spending hours of this time on this when you should be doing other business that, it's
exactly
like that stress too, that is just when money is involved, it's a different level.
Yeah. It's when your whole livelihood is involved and money is involved and they're not helping you because they don't know what to do because they don't have proper protocols on this is happening. One. Right. Number two is just like they tell you to go to physically to their offices. And then when you speak to somebody over there, they don't even know, nor it's just the way I look at it, even though you feel like you're going through a brick wall, you still have a way. Just always look outside the box and you have the capabilities and the courage to actually go through it. That's why for me, breathing is really, 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 really important. I cannot stress how breathing is so important because that can relax your nervous system and make you think differently and how to approach a different perspective because you are conscious on how to deal with your stress and if you're in a stressful situation on the rate that you're breathing, the way you're thinking, and the way your heart feels. But if you can regulate all of that and relax down and de-stress, you will definitely find a different perspective or a different way for you to attack the same problem.
Right. Yeah. How long have you been a breathwork coach now?
So I got certified in Maui in October. Yes. Thank you. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience.
I love that little brag. Yeah. In Maui. Excuse me. I was in Maui.
I was in Maui. My best friend was there. It was his post-bachelor party. Right across from it just happens to be a fabulous retreat center. I did hula and breathwork, incorporating both of those. And I'm very pleased that I'm doing it at the Banya twice a week. Twice a month.
Yeah,
twice a month.
We'll get to, you might be too busy for twice a week. But
No, twice a month. We're good. But anyways, it's
a lovely addition.
Thank you. I love being there. But my breath work is more focused on your resting breath, more for you to relax, more for you to be centered and be present. There's different kinds of breath works. There's holotropic, and definitely check that out. My friend Michael Barrios and Steve23 has it at New Mission Yoga.
Oh, yes.
Yes, that's the one that's just like awaken your like childhood past and like let's cycle through all of these things and all of this releasing traumatic experiences.
I'm going to try it, but it makes me like very self-conscious.
Don't do it.
I know.
Yeah. Everybody has their own journey over there. Somebody might be screaming. Somebody might get naked and whatever. But you know what? You're too busy dealing with your own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So please go. And then the collection of people over there, because you attune to the same frequency. So you feel like you're when you're going through these traumatic experiences, there are other people around you who's going through with it, but in different ways, in their own ways. So in as much as they're doing it independently, that collective thing really will foster you to go deeper because you know that you're in a safe space.
Right. That would make sense.
So that's somatic breathwork. I'm very different because people will slip at the banya if I do that.
Yeah. We don't
People
want
will pass out, nobody's going to be boiled alive over there. Thank you.
Yes. No, thank you.
No, thank you. So I do a relaxing breath work. Mm-hmm. It teaches, so I do usually 4 or 5 different methods on you for you to actually have a better banya experience. So I do a resting breath, which you breathe into the nose and out through the nose. That should be what you're doing every single day. Yeah. Not through your mouth. No. You eat with it and you yell, talk, blah, blah, blah. But into the nose and out to the nose. Nothing else is moving but your diaphragm.
Yes.
Yeah. So make a conscious effort to do that.
Yeah.
And then, so I also do golden thread box breathwork, which is like developed by Navy SEALs in order for them to get focused and then reset their nervous system. So I do that. So it's really nice because I'm timing it. For example, I do the 6:31 every first Thursday of the month. I timed it right before the aromatherapy at 7. So there's like a 25-minute banya tea breathwork and teaches you how to like, relax deeper and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, when they're not as relaxed, when they go into the banya for aromatherapy session, after like, it's usually 2 or 3 rounds. After like 1.5, they're like piecing out, So they're not really maximizing the full banya experience. So I love the whole segue of breathwork with Chaga tea, then banya.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I try to make it every time I can.
Yeah, please come. Except for like men's night, which happens third Tuesday of the night. Right. And I do that at 8 p.m. because they open up at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that way people have time to get there and get settled. And then
exactly.
Yeah. It's amazing. Like, I am a breath holder. And I didn't realize it for the longest time. And like, I always joke, like, I don't even know how to breathe because I know I don't breathe properly. Like, and we were doing breath work and you're like, no, in your diaphragm. I'm like, where's my diaphragm?
Exactly. No, it's so funny because I was so happy to do this in the banya because there's a lot of people over there who's looking to relax anyways.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect combination. So I have a lot of people who are, for example, in the tech industry or in the finance industry or medical industry that usually go to the banya and then they're like, oh my God, we never thought we should be breathing this way.
Right.
And I could totally see the whole difference because how you breathe in through your diaphragm really feels like there's so many tensions and stressors that you actually have down there that you could release consciously.
Right.
And get rid of it right now.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this whole like Chaga Life breathwork series at the banya, and I'm also offering it for corporate events too as well. Nice. So it's one of those things to make people productive, and at the same time, it doesn't cost them anything. It doesn't cost them new gym equipment or whatever, and you don't have to subscribe to Breathe. Unless you want to subscribe to my breathing techniques, come on down.
Yes, everyone should, because you start your day with a morning mantra that you share with everybody.
I do. So I do have a morning mantra every day. It's philosophies from different Buddhists. Most likely, most of them are from Daisaku Ikeda. And it's about dealing with difficulties, education, enlightenment, empowerment, diversity, health, good and evil. So many different themes that I do every day. So it's part of my discipline and my practice as a Buddhist that I chant and meditate every day. Do a body scan, make sure, and a love and kindness meditation plus my mantra of the day. So it takes like around 30 minutes, but it seriously sets off your whole day.
Yeah, and that explains why you're so happy, is because you're grounding and starting your day from like a positive place.
Let me put it this way, because the way I look at it, when you wake up and you communicate with everybody else, you're not giving yourself time for yourself. And if you prioritize yourself by feeding your soul and your life force for yourself, whether it be chanting, meditating, eating, drinking, whatever that makes you super happy, you already won the whole day.
Yeah.
Because you already gave something to yourself. Everything else you can give to everyone else.
Yeah. And that's, and somehow like we lost it as a society to like do these things.
We just got busy.
So busy.
But busy is an
bullshit.
attitude. Oh, yeah. It's so nice to just look and doom scroll, right? Yes. But if I were you, when you wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, say something nice to yourself, say, whatever. For me, my morning methods is I usually chant for like 10 to 15 minutes, lie down in my chi machine for another 15 minutes.
What's a chi machine?
Oh my goodness. It's like this thing that you lie down on and then you put your ankles and then it makes you feel like a fish going upstream. And so it's an aerobic exercise that releases all of the tension on your legs, on your hips, and on your sciatic nerve.
Ooh.
And so you have like a little bit of traction and then it like you swim like a fish. And then you just lie down. So that's what I do with the traction in my neck. And then after that, the flow of energy balances you. So that's how I start my day.
That sounds amazing.
So meditating, chanting, writing on a journal, my goals of what I want today, and be appreciative that you're still breathing.
Yeah.
That's key.
How long have you been a Buddhist for a long time? Were you raised as a Buddhist?
I was raised as a Catholic Baptist pseudo Buddhist in the Philippines. It's just like I was in many religions, but I chose Buddhism because it came to me. A dear friend of mine, Stephen McDonald, introduced me to the SGI Buddhist. And it's it's the same Buddhist practice as with Tina Turner.
Oh.
How she got rid of Mr. Ike.
Yep.
That's what she said. You could Google that with Larry King. She says all of that. And it's all about chanting for you to find the courage within yourself to live at your utmost potential. There's no one else in the world or in the universe that will change your life but yourself. And this will arm you to give you the tools for you to turn poison to medicine, or how to change your life completely.
That's yeah, I need to look into that some more.
Yeah, please. And it's like the way we look at it, there's like 10 realms, anywhere from hell to heaven.
Okay.
And that's perception.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you can be in hell, you can be in heaven. It's like you pick, and anywhere in between, starvation, fulfill, My Buddhist practice, and it helps me look at everything in heaven's perspective, or up to there. We always strive to be enlightened.
Right.
Yeah, but these are tools for me to look at the better things in life.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I really think your perception is your reality, right? And
Yes.
you can change your perception at any time. And I think most people get caught up in not realizing the power that they have to change their perception.
It's so funny. I have to tell you a quote. There is this glamorous woman in the Philippines, and she's the first lady, and she is the dictator's wife. Her name is Imelda Marcos.
Okay.
And you know what she said? Perception is real. The truth is not.
Fuck yeah. Wow.
Mad props to that woman, because she put not only her husband in what do you call this? I think that they reigned for 30 years. And then they got outed in a revolution.
Oh.
And then she's back now. And her son's the president.
She was like, oh no, you're not kicking me out.
Perception is real. The truth is not.
Yeah.
Right?
That kind of rocked my world, you know? Because like, yeah, because what is a truth, right? It's what you believe.
It's what you believe.
And as we know, right, especially in the world right now, like people make up their own truth all the time.
Absolutely.
People are making up their own facts now.
Yeah,
like
all day long.
Alternative facts.
Alternative. I love that.
Like, yeah, no, the truth. Yeah. I love that. Perception is real, truth is not.
Imelda Marcos.
Yeah. Oh, I need to learn more about her.
Watch The Kingmaker on Amazon.
Okay. Is that...
You'll trip.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell? Dang.
Wow. It's so true. It just, that is kind of like, it's just a simple little saying that holds so much
truth.
Yeah, well.
Or perception, for that matter.
That's why I was trying to figure out the way to say that. I'm like, either the way that we are connected to our words, just that little phrase changes so much.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, because yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So one of the other things that in your reality that I love about you, and I want to know how you got into it, is your fashion. Because you are fabulous and your fashion is on point, but it's always catered around onesies.
Oh my God. Oh, do you want to know
how
I started my onesie obsession?
Yes.
This was Las Vegas 2015.
So almost 20, what's that, 10
19
years?
years.
Almost 20 years ago.
Almost 20 years ago, I
Okay.
started this whole onesie thing. And I had a rugby mate of mine who I played for the Sin City Irish rugby team. His name is Paul Sheets, and he's a Black Hawk helicopter pilot.
Ooh, sexy.
His name is, I think I remember his, like, his name.
Oh, his call sign?
Call sign is Dirty Sheets. I'm like, dang, dude. So he's like, hey, Gavin, do you want to come over and check out our Black Hawk helicopter Air Force base on Travis? I'm all like, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, please. And then so I went into the Black Hawk helicopter bar, and at the end, he gave me one of his flight suits.
Awesome. Like a real...
And I still have it.
Good. I hope so.
And yeah, he took out all like the banners and everything for like case, you know, all of that reasons. I don't know, maybe intelligence reasons. But yeah, he gave that to me. And then because I wanted to be Jennifer Lopez in drag for Jenny in the Block. And she was wearing a pseudo flight suit cargo thing with heels on. So I need to get that shit happening. So I did that. And then from then on out, that's where my onesie obsession happened. And then my dear friend, Lisa Simpson, I was living in Vegas at this time. She made me 5 onesies. And one of them I'm wearing right now.
Oh.
An original one since 2016.
Wow.
Yes. My narwhal onesie. This is the first one, actually. The absolute number one. This one.
She made you?
She made me.
That's awesome.
And her name is Lisa Simpson. And she was the costume designer for Love at Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So from then on, the universe has been so gracious to me that I've been getting either onesies and stuff like that. And I decided that I should not have anything else but onesies. And one black suit when I'm mandated to carry a coffin. And they told me, like, you should be wearing a black suit. I'm like, fine. That's it. I have a onesie for every occasion.
Yes, you do.
I do onesie of the days. It's on my Instagram called GE_Z. Just type it in. I pop out with my onesies. And I design onesies. And I'm going to be coming out with a capsule collection at the end of the year.
Amazing.
Just for kicks.
That's
just to
so
make
fun.
people happy and healthy.
Yeah. Because we were thrift shopping a couple weeks ago, and we found an amazing seamstress, and you were like, she had some great stuff in that stuff.
Oh my God. So I did not tell you when I went to Treasure Fest last week, like the end of the month, I saw Chaga there. I found this lady who I bought an Indian quilt for that I'm going to take to Guerneville next week and have that seamstress make me into a onesie.
Oh, awesome.
I can't
wait to see it.
Okay, I can't wait. It's phenomenal. It's to die for.
So you have casual onesies, you have dress onesies, you have warm onesies. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I
And so
have
you
literally
really
every onesie for every occasion. When I met the vice president, I had a onesie for
Wait a
it.
second. When you met the vice president?
Yes.
Like, of the country?
Yes.
How did you meet the vice president?
Well, one of my friends.
And did he compliment the onesie?
Did she compliment the
Oh,
onesie?
she. So,
Yes. She just stared kind of blankly, like deer in the headlights. And I'm like, girl, I got you.
I need to see what that onesie looked like.
Oh my God, it's phenomenal. Yeah, my
Was
phone
it-
is on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, it's pinstripe, black and silver.
Nice.
Gorgeous. It's very tastefully done. It's made by Lola of San Francisco in Noe Valley. I gotta represent. You know, it's just like, if I'm gonna meet the vice president of the United States, I better be wearing an American-made onesie.
Yeah.
Because I have American-made ones. One here in San Francisco, I have a seamstress, Lola. And then I'm gonna have one in Guerneville. And then my dearest one, one of my dearest one, Lola is so dear to me too. Her name is Marina. She's 83 years old.
Oh.
Amazing.
She's still sewing?
For me.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh my God. She is great. I love her to death. And she did Tina Turner's Mad Max dress.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a seamstress to have in your pocket.
I know. And I'm all like, I'm buying every fabric that I want because I don't know when she's going to still keep keep on sewing at 80 something.
Yeah.
Right? I'm
You
like,
gotta get as many in as you can.
yeah, I'm plugging it in. So if you guys want to pre-order some onesies made by her, let me know. It's coming.
Those ones cost a little extra though.
Yeah. Because you don't know when she's going to retire
Right.
from selling, making my onesies. So line up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I got to make sure it's like a crotch issue. And I have so many onesies. Crotch problem is gone.
Oh. What was the crotch problem?
Some people, crotches.
Oh.
Yeah, just saying. Some people are blessed and some people are not. Yeah.
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 I wouldn't have thought of that. Well, I don't really have that problem.
You never know,
I could change.
Hey, Lululemon solved that problem for you guys. So can I.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I love it.
Yeah.
So the end of the year, your collection's coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, but how did you meet Camilla?
Kamala Harris. I met her through my dear friend Kay. Yeah, so I was asking her to hang out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I got invited to meet the vice president. Give me your information to make sure, so we can forward the Secret Service. You're my date." I'm like, done.
Oh yeah, because you have to get a background check before you can.
And then I went to I saw immediately. I called Lola of San Francisco. I'm like, girl, I need help. It's like I felt like Cinderella. They made that thing, and it's phenomenal.
Oh, I can't wait to see the picture
God,
of it.
it's amazing.
We'll post a picture to go with this episode.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I'm still so full from our lunch. We had an amazing lunch. I almost said hot pot. We did have. I was thinking about the reverse hot pot.
Do you still have like food coma in your brain?
A little.
You need to take Chaga.
I did. Oh yeah, the chocolate chocolates would be good.
Yeah. I have always. We'll get some later for sure.
I know, because we have an exciting night planned tonight.
We're gonna be at Malaya.
Yes.
Full. Very full. So I took Siobhan over here to one of my 10 favorite restaurants in the Bay Area called Tasty Steam Kitchen.
In Oakland.
And
they have a reverse steam. I think the reverse steam pot is still in my brain because I've never seen that before.
Well, we're going to get one soon. We should bring Pia and them.
Yes.
And all of us should do that. Because, first of all, I had an Oysterzilla.
Yes,
It's like if you're a size queen for oysters, this one is past 8 inches.
Yeah. I have never seen an oyster that big. And I'm from New England.
Yeah, you guys have tiny oysters.
We do. Sorry, guys.
And then we had boba tea.
Yes.
And then American Wagyu beef.
It was delicious. Prime
lamb.
Yep.
Prime rib.
Lobster.
Lobster balls. Dumplings with fish eggs inside.
Yes.
Tons of mushrooms.
Oh yes, the mushrooms were delicious.
And it was like $30 each.
Yeah.
All you can eat.
Yeah. We had 2 rounds of so much, and they have robots. And
that gives a side eye.
The robot was trolling us. We were the only people
judging us for eating. They're like, "Oh my God, look, I have to serve these fat kitties yet again."
It kept coming by us with even the to-go orders, and it would just pause at our table for a minute.
And then the eye thing is like the Knight Rider. Just move one side and then look at us and then continue trolling away, like carting itself away.
While it was like whistling. It was whistling while it worked.
Yeah, please move. You're standing in my way. We're eating here.
We're not even near you. I have to go deliver this now.
Yeah, I have to go deliver this now. Stop staring at me. And then they would look with a side eye and go. At you, actually.
Yes.
Dang.
I wasn't sure if it was flirting with me or going to fight me.
I think it's neither. It doesn't have arms or legs. It has wheels.
Just going to throw its trays at me.
It's AI. It's not. It's not going to throw things at you. It'll just gawk you. He'll start beeping at you all day long.
Beep, beep, beep. And if you work there, you must hear that whistling in your sleep.
I think you already have it in the subconscious. But another place that I love going to after being Fat Kitty over there is the Yaya's Imperial Health Spa with foot reflexology. I love feet.
Do you? I used to hate feet.
Here's my thing with feet. Feet are like, people tell me I have a foot fetish. I'm like, yes, I do. And they ask me why. I'm all like, dude, the best way for me to, not necessarily to determine a person's hygiene is looking at their feet.
Oh,
First thing,
that's a true statement.
teeth and feet. If they have clean teeth, I don't care if they're like, they have braces, dentures, or whatever.
Right.
They don't have, stuff on their teeth or like crawly things in their teeth. We're good. One. And if they have don't crawly things or like, like fungus and stuff, fungus among us in between their toes, I'm good.
Yeah.
I sell fungus. I know what's up. And that's not a fungus that has adaptogens. No.
No.
So yes, I have a teeth and foot fetish. Thank you.
I understand that. I love reflexology.
I mean, yeah.
But my feet are ticklish, so I always have to be like...
Oh, just go.
Yeah.
It will go. It'll pass.
It
Yet again, your situation, your tickling part is just part of your mind. If you cancel it, you're fine.
Yeah, do a little box breathing.
Box breathing. In, out, hold.
Yeah.
In, out, hold. In, hold, out, hold. In, hold, out, hold. So yes, that's my box breathing.
When you do box breathing, it's all through your nose also, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you could do both, into the nose, out through the mouth. But the thing is that the most effective one is into the nose, out through the nose.
Right. And that's how we should always be breathing.
Exactly. And use your diaphragm. Not your neck, not your jaw, not your ears, not your forehead. Nose and diaphragm. That's what they're made for.
I use your ears for breathing.
Oh, they do?
They do?
Yeah, because the thing is, some people, they stress here and then their ears stress out. And then this stresses, like, or you're trying to force things with your back. No, it's just nothing should be working here. Only here. Yeah.
I had a dude one time when we were like laying in bed and I was breathing and he was like, and I was all belly breathing. And he was just like, you breathe weird. And I was like, I don't. Like, I'm like, that's how you're supposed to breathe. Well, oh, yeah, because, right, when you're engaging your diaphragm, it's kind of like you're engaging your belly.
Yeah, I should tell him too. Like, you breathe weird.
Yeah.
How are you breathing? Hello?
It's also just a weird, like...
thing to say?
Yeah.
I'm into it. You breathe weird. Oh, show me, baby. Show me how to breathe.
Show me those feet first.
Yeah, show me those feet. Show me those teeth and feet.
So I love that you have lists of things because you said this is one of your 10 favorite restaurants.
Yes.
Are you always thinking about work and how to?
Always.
Yeah.
I'm so passionate about Chaga. I'm so passionate.
It doesn't feel like work, does it?
No, God, no. Like, we're going to Malaya to see friends and party for the next 4 hours while I sell mushrooms and make people happy and healthy.
How often does that someone ask you if the mushrooms that you sell are magical?
All the time.
Or psilocybin?
I always say that it's magical on my terms.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. It's like, how magical do you want it to be?
Right. But do you think people are hesitant to like come over because it's mushrooms?
No.
No?
Not anymore. It used to be. Out of the 7 years that I've been doing this, they're more approachable now and it's getting more fashionable.
Right.
But at the same time, just eat mine. Because mine's delicious. And it's everything. It is. And it's life everlasting.
And it's an American mushroom.
It sure is. From San Francisco. Yes, with Carl the Fog and everything. Fabulous.
But yeah, so did you run into a lot of problems with like your banking and stuff the way cannabis companies do? Or
yes, at first. Actually, 7 years ago, QuickBooks taught that based upon my health claims that, antioxidants, it's presenting to be a risk like CBD or marijuana because it's a fungus. I'm all like, FDA considers chaga as food. Yeah. They don't care. And so I have to switch accounting softwares to like zero and then we're cool right now. And now it's just like, oh yeah, QuickBooks wants you. I'm like,
no thanks.
Yeah. After getting through all my transactions and then canceling it and refunding all of my accounts, receivables and payables, it's so embarrassing.
Right. And it's, wow. So just as a small business, like the amount of like hurdles that you've come over and still in business 7 years later and growing.
Yes.
Like you are really growing.
Yes.
and it's amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. It's a good journey. At the end of the day, it's my journey. It's how I want my business to happen. And the more authentic I get, the more successful my business is. And the way I look at it, I have to focus within myself because I am my business and I am what I'm broadcasting. And if I stay true to my message of providing health and happiness to people, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful.
Thank you.
You taught us so much today. We learned about breathing and food and mushrooms.
Well, come on down. You get to experience me and all my Chaga self. I have all of my social media after this and stuff like that. Just come and follow me and join my Chaga Chat newsletter and my mantras of the day.
Sounds good. You can find Gavin at the Chaga Co.
Yes.
And everything on the, we'll link to all the socials and everything.
Perfect. And remember, it's like I always say that always approach everyone with love, kindness, style, and grace because we have that with all within ourselves.
We do. And I really like that's all I want to do is put good out in the world. And that's probably why we found each other.
Yeah.
Because we're both trying to put good out in the world and get people to remember, like, stop, take a breath. Maybe it's not so personal. Maybe that person's having a bad day. Maybe you're having a bad day.
Maybe you're definitely having a bad day. Here's the thing. It's just like your world you built.
Yep.
You put things in there and you have the capabilities of putting it out there. And you put things in there because your subconscious thinks that you're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And being uncomfortable is actually kind of fun sometimes.
Absolutely.
It's hard. And it's not like...
Yeah, but if you look at it in a different perspective...
Yeah.
Remember, perception.
Perception, yeah.
The truth is not.
Fuck, that quote is going to haunt me for the rest of the day. When you talking to someone tonight and just be like, because perception is real, but the truth is not.
No.
That is so fucking true. Yeah, but you do. And you're right. You're the one that creates your stuff. So if there's stuff in your life that you don't like, it's okay to get rid of it.
Yes.
And I think sometimes we get so scared of getting rid of things because the unknown is scary.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't. But it could also be exciting.
But there's no point because here's the thing. If that is not serving you and you're still keeping it, it is definitely not serving you.
Right. And it's causing you more stress and it's making you unhealthy, which makes you not want to do anything, which makes you stay in that cycle.
Get off that cycle.
Yeah. Be a little weird. Be a little out there. Like, just be yourself.
Yeah. The world would love you even more.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to end on that happy, positive note because we're going to go party with Malaya.
Peace, yo.
And thank you for joining us, Gavin. Thanks for
Siobhan.
hanging out. All right, y'all. We love you and go find yourself some joy today.
Bye.
Bye.